everyone, today I'll be reviewing 1917. Yes, finally I have seen this movie. I had always planned to see this movie. This movie was runner-up movie at the Oscar to Parasite. So of course you have to check this out. Or should I say you have to make time to check this out. After checking this out, I understand why Parasite won Best Picture at the Oscar. I know many people thought this movie should have won, but after watching both of this movie, I really do understand why this movie didn't win. Honestly, while this movie did have some of the action scenes were very intense, some of the action scenes were very realistic looking. Camera work, I would say, I did not like it. I didn't like the way the camera work was done in this movie. It's just Sam Mendes, he was doing all the handwork, like I get it, it's one take movie or whatever. Didn't look like though it was one take movie, but that means I thought this movie did have very strong performance for George McKay. I thought he was really good in this movie. Lance, although this movie is supposed to have two characters, I was thinking Lance and Blake, both of this character trying to deliver a message to the another rank. If they don't deliver this message, this 1600 soldier will die. That is the center plot for this movie. So why didn't this movie work for me? Like why I didn't like this movie? I feel like the movie failed to give me good characterization of these two people. Like there is no reason for me to follow these two. I get it. They need to deliver this message, otherwise the 1600 people will die. Also Blake brother will die. These things are at stake, but still I feel like I didn't get enough information about this Lance and Blake character to feel for them. Although you do get some reason later in the movie, but first act for this movie really just in your face. They're just going places, doing stuff. I get it. Some of this realistic approach to the war, it felt like we have never seen this type of war movie before, but actually we have. Picture is, in that movie, Andrew Garfield character, he was at the war, and the way his character was reacting to the situation he was in, it was quite similar to this movie. So this movie, somehow it has its idea for the realistic approach to the war. It has taken from the Heckscher is, I feel like, and this movie, I don't know how so many people praising this. I was bored out of my mind. I was like, And little spoiler here, if you are planning to see this movie, I did not like this movie that much, not like other people. The spoiler is like, we are following this two soldier, but unfortunately halfway through, the Blake character, he died. And after that, I was like, is this movie done? Because the Blake, he was dead too soon, honestly. The way he died was too quick. It did give Lance character a little bit trauma. After that, he was like, oh. But after Blake died, I feel like this movie's the motivation was lost, because the reason Blake and Lance were going there to stop Blake's brother from dying. After Blake died, I was like, do I have any reason to still watching this movie? Because the Blake is the character I was watching him because he's trying to save his brother. It made sense that he's trying so hard. After that, this responsibility goes to Lance, and after that, Lance was in shock. He was trying to do his best, but honestly, he was just lost. That being said, after Blake died, he goes to so many locations, after location after location. At the end, you see Benedict Cumberbatch and Richard Madsen, and many more. It also had, what was his name? He was also Mark Strong was also in this movie. All this huge name, they were in this movie. They're just only for 2 minutes. Each actor just there for 2 minutes, which was ridiculous. That means that Benedict Cumberbatch character was definitely interesting, I thought. And Richard Madden's character is he's just too little in this movie. I was like, at the end, overall, I thought this movie was it wasn't what I thought, honestly. It's not that good. People are saying it is. I was bored out of mind, but I understand many people like this movie. If you did like this movie, I understand. I just didn't, because I've seen better war movie, honestly. Hexa Rage was better movie than this, honestly. I don't know why Sam Mendes, he thought he's gonna win Best Picture. or best director, because this movie wasn't anything original. I don't know why so many people are cheering this movie. This movie ain't original. If you don't believe me, go watch Hacksaw Ridge. That movie is even more deeper than this. Although that movie is a character-driven movie. I understand that movie is a character-driven. This one is not. This is like straight cut, a war movie, like you are in there. But come on, some of this idea came from that movie, or maybe many other movie we might have seen. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's my thought on this movie. It's not as good as people said. I'm glad I checked it out. Now I know for myself. Anyway, that was my thought. Let me know in the comment what you think about this movie. And if you enjoyed my review, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave your comment. And please take care.